In today's video, I'm going to be building a fantasy city from scratch in the last software you'd expect me to do it in. But in order to make this more difficult on myself, for no reason at all, I have to wheel spin the genre of the city and then also 2 additional details that have to be huge parts of the city itself. And when I've completed building my city, 3 of my friends are going to go through it and judge whether or not it passes. And if not, then they get to spin a wheel of consequences.
And I see the light of the sun for the last time ever.
I'm going to fight them off with this thing right here. Enjoy the video. Okay, so we have giant Colosseum, giant egg, and then sci-fi fantasy. Hear me out. Okay, giant Colosseum, right? Which means that it's probably not for human usage. What would be bigger than a human?
A god.
Okay, now what if the Colosseum, this is like a Colosseum where the gods fought. There's like a corpse of a god there. And gods, in this world at least, they lay eggs, right? So they have an egg of a dead god, basically as like a thing to worship inside of this city. And it's on top of like, I don't know, it's like on a building, or maybe it has like its own little museum area or something like that. It's like the Statue of Liberty for them. And it's like a religious deity. And they're just waiting for it to hatch. And inside of this Colosseum, a bunch of humans met up and they're like, oh shit, this place is protected. It's got big walls and everything. Ain't no dragons coming in here. They build a city. They build a civilization. They start a religion around this egg that's like the last thing in the Colosseum. Maybe there's like a god's, maybe there's like a corpse of a god somewhere as well or something too. Like something for them to build out of for like materials, right? And so they make buildings out of these gods, or like maybe some of the stone in the walls of the Colosseum. Fuck. I think that's it. I think I cooked. I think that might be the starting point. Now you're probably wondering, where are you building this? Because you said you're not going to use one that you know, and you know, Blender. It's not Unreal Engine. We're not building it in Maya. I don't have that. We're not building it in fucking what other 3D software are there? We're not building it in Minecraft, obviously. We're building it in Roblox Studio. And I'll tell you why. It's because I want the judges, I want everybody to be able to go through. By the way, we're gonna have a different panel of judges at the end. I want the judges to be able to walk through it and explore on their own. I'm gonna put tiny little details inside the buildings and shit like that, so we can sweeten the deal a little extra for them and be like, oh, you know, there's world building here, because that's one of the criteria that they have to vote on. It's like good world building, good detail. I think that's the move. So they're gonna be able to actually join the game and walk through and explore it, which is gonna be sick as fuck. So I will see you guys there. What's good? Today we're doing some cool shit. See, I got Metropolis as my wallpaper in the background as the inspiration. Maybe this is their son. Wait, hold the door. So what that means is that they have like some godlike powers too, because they've been harvesting the corpses of gods that used to be in this Colosseum, and so a building on either side of their city is the day and night cycle. So that building is the sun, the other building is the moon. Hold on. Okay, so I had an idea that I think would be actually really cool to like make the world building easier. We're gonna put a museum. We're gonna place a museum in the center of this city, and this is the design I'm thinking. I kind of just like reshaped the sun and moon buildings, but this looks super cool so far, I'm not gonna lie. So in the interior of this, we can put little details and things to kind of like give world building evidence and all that, like history of the world. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, it's 6. All right, chat. I think for tonight, that will be all I show so far. Okay, I just had a really interesting idea. So I've been messing with this specific shape, right, with all the buildings and things like that. Just things like the little curvature in there, something like this as well. It's like it's interesting. It's not like architecture you usually see. And I was thinking, like, that's cool, and that's something I'm gonna keep for sure. But what if they kind of got inspired by this kind of like Roman architecture in the Colosseum? What if they looked at the Colosseum and they were like, I mean, because this is the only way they know how to build. They looked at that and they're like, what if we just continuously build in that way? Roman pillars around this little courtyard area. I hollow out the pillars. Inside of each pillar will be a shop. And if I wanted to, I could also possibly do multiple levels, so that since they have a very limited amount of space inside of this Coliseum, they have to utilize, they have to get really smart about it. They have to utilize every inch. So they use these pillars and hollow out the inside, and then make shops and little businesses and maybe houses even as well inside of them. So they start building upwards rather than, going out as much as possible. I think that could go hard. I think that's like a really... But I want to learn I want to figure out how to make it more sci-fi, because right now it's a little fantasy. We have like the energy cores, which is still kind of magic, but I want to incorporate the sci-fi into the architecture beyond just these like curved buildings. These buildings are pretty like sci-fi, I guess, in like their shape and the way I put them together, but I think that it could be more. There could be more to it. So I'm gonna figure that out. I think we're heading towards like an aesthetic of like, vaporwave, how it's kind of sci-fi, but it has like, in some vaporwave things, there's like Roman sculptures and statues and shit. I've always thought of like, what if there was like a Greco sci-fi futurist thing? I don't know. That kind of hits in my head. That's kind of like Megalopolis, what Megalopolis is, but not really in the way like the architecture is. I'm talking about the architecture. How do we do that? And I'm thinking Roman pillars, windows in them, and then inside, people are living inside these pillars. So it's like just maximize the scale of Roman architecture and then use every inch of it and hollow it out. Maybe it's like they're living in the shell of this past age and this past era and this past like idea of architecture. They're living inside of it. So they continuously do that, especially with the pillars. I fuck with that. All right, honestly, I like this a lot. This is really cool. Let me show you. So what we have here is a giant pillar, right? Inside of this pillar is a shop. I don't know what specifically they sell. They got a wide assortment and array, but it's fucking cool. They got some glowing swords and shit. A little shopkeep here. You can sit in there and all that. All of that, and then we have a little ladder that leads upwards into what would be the next shop as well, and then it keep going like that basically until the top. I like that a lot. This is fucking sick, I'm not gonna lie. Just like little civilizations inside of these pillars, basically. Okay, I'm gonna try and fill up all the pillars, and then I'll get started on the area surrounding, because right now what we have surrounding these pillars is that cool ass building, which I haven't shown you guys yet. Let me show you. So over here we got this. All the buildings are powered by cores basically, and I'm trying to decide what is going to be sold in here. Probably some like magic shit, to be honest. Maybe this is like a VIP shop where they sell like the parts of the gods' dead bodies and all that. We have that. We have the museum over here with the egg on the back. We already went over that during the stream clips. We have the last remaining hand, or like our last remaining god corpse. So it's like the hand of a god that's just sitting here, and it's kept together like a goddamn seventh wonder of the world. There's still a lot of work to do, but we're almost there. I'm liking this so far. All right, I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely. Okay, it's been a few hours. The pillars are almost done. I just wanted to take another break to kind of do some research. Since we're taking like historical inspiration, I think that it's probably necessary that I actually look at the history and things in it. So,
alright kids, welcome to class. Today we're looking at architecture in ancient Greece. We have today the marble column from the Temple of Artemis at Sardis.
Okay, so we got statues. We got lion felling a bull. I think some statues around would actually be really nice. Wait, I didn't even think of that. Some like marble statues. It's like sandstone-y color. Marble Architecture of the Grave Monument. Okay, hold on. Graves. What if we had a graveyard, but it looks... Oh, wait. Okay, totally different concept of a graveyard. There's the graves, but something else. There's something, I don't know. We need to make them have a completely different concept of what a graveyard should be like, maybe. That's how we kind of develop their culture, is in that way, in the way that they perceive the dead, and how they honor them. That would be cool as fuck. Okay, so we're gonna do a graveyard. We're gonna do a pillar. 4 images was all I needed. Khan Academy. Oh god. Don't take me back. Oh god. Holy shit. Wait, this is cool. That like dome ceiling is so interesting. I actually like that. Ancient Roman architecture. Oh, I forgot about these. Okay, so this is like where they send the water, or where they used to send the water. Like up here across the city. This would be so cool. The what's it called? The pillars are kind of already half doing this, as you can see over here. Like some sort of barrier in between the city, just kind of going across. But we can definitely do more like this. This is really, really cool. Okay. When we go inside here, it has like the glowing shit coming down. Imagine a church like that. I feel like I've seen that in like some isekai anime or something. I feel like in Shield Hero they had a church where like there was glowing shit coming down from the ceiling. That's cool. I like that actually. Okay. Okay. We got some nice additions to put in here. It's coming together. It's shaping up. I like how I said historical research, and it's just me looking at images. Well, I get that is historical research and making assumptions though. Wait a minute, this kind of gave me an idea. A giant statue carrying something. I think that is good enough research for now, and we're gonna get back to constructing this city. Yes. Very good. Yo, Future Ryan here. So basically, I completed it. Not to my standard, to be honest. Like, I totally forgot there is a function in there called terrain. Looks really fucking cool. I should have used that, to be honest. I totally forgot it existed. We'll 100% revisit this video concept at some point. But I think in the time that I had, and then also like the context of it, of like the Colosseum, whatever, like the world building aspect, it was cool. I enjoyed that. But I do think we could do better in the future. I think that my standards were not met this time. But now you get to see what the judges thought of it. So I got the boys in, and they have to decide whether or not it's good or bad. Bad meaning I have to spin a wheel of consequences, and I
Die live on camera, dead like you see blood.
the camera itself, my bones inside the walls, like the pressure impact, like injected them into the walls and shit. It was horrible. I'm saying that as if it happened, and I'm alive now. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't. I don't know. Enjoy. So fellas, Arcosia is a city that's existed for a few thousand years now. It's got deep, rich, textured history. Built within a Colosseum that the gods used.
Right.
But
Did they die because they killed each other in the Colosseum?
no, we actually don't know. Actually, we have no idea.
Is this Sage from fucking Valorant? Is this Sage from Valorant?
I didn't make the models, man. Follow me this way, fellas.
Okay.
Follow me.
Okay.
I'm gonna be taking you to the library.
Ooh, actually, I don't like books, brother. I don't like reading. I have a second grade reading level.
Yeah, your dyslexic ass can stay outside then. All right, Climber, would you like to read the scroll?
This is the Arcosia archive. All the history of this great city is collected and stored here. Feel free to explore it.
In the year 1000, the first revolution in Arcosia was formed.
What are your thoughts on that, Kudo?
Well, it don't make sense, really. They were killed by the church. Why didn't the church just not kill them?
Liar. The sun and the moon are not viewable in this realm of the gods. So the emperor used the energy cores to create a new sun and moon. The glowing orbs you see on the Gore realm giant statues above the city are the sun and the moon of this realm.
Oh, all right, come outside and let's take a look-see.
Right.
If you look up in that direction that I'm looking in, you can see that statue there holding the sun, right? And then if you turn around, you can see the moon. No, that's the moon. That's just how the moon looks here. You can just do that.
I got
This shit got rings.
I got a question, big dog.
Yeah.
So you said the gods that all this is made out of, it's the bones, right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you one little simple question. Just a little simple question. Hey, back up, bro. Back up on me. Anyways, let me ask you a little question.
Yeah.
How the hell how did humans do this? How does a human make a moon? Are you sure that nigga didn't kill the gods? Explain.
Hey man, I'm just a tour guy.
Nah, you know
This is for you to figure out. There's something you can figure it out. You know, we have a lot more to look through. We barely even started. Come on, let's go to the
Hey,
museum.
tour guy, where's the Chicago bean?
Let's go to the museum. You're a character, bro. Climber or Kudo, actually, if you can read this for me.
A painting of human civilization before they all moved to the gods' Colosseum in the clouds above. Little is known of what became of Earth below. No one has left this city in 200 years. Wait, how do I leave then?
This is a statue of the demon humanity believes killed the gods, Boroshin.
Where did
The story says
Is that
that during a
hollow?
great day. That hollow. The story says that during a great day of celebration, when all the gods were congregated in the Colosseum, the demon used its dark magic to kill them all.
I don't know, man. I feel like you making all this up. That's a hollow for sure.
Hey, man, I just got here, man. I'm just a tour
You
guide.
just got how you just see some ain't that y'all just follow him too. Okay, I mean I guess I'll follow.
You seem a free thinker.
A small-scale sculpture of the God Emperor's palace. It is said to exist far above the clouds. See if you can find an elevator. So, guys, actually, a big surprise. The God Emperor has given us special access to his palace. We're going to be able to go there at the end of the tour.
Can I usurp him in his power?
For my safety and yours, I'm going to pretend you didn't ask that.
Do y'all have cars, or is everybody just walking? That man over there has stood there for 15 minutes tired.
Captain's log. Our survey of the city has gone well. No crime has been reported. We're keeping an eye on the old man in the wheelchair at his window in the Pillar apartment complex. As we've received serious complaints from the church, he may be engaging in conspiracy. Old man in a wheelchair at his window.
I don't know much he can do for real. He probably just sitting there looking, eating some prunes, looking at the birds. I don't know if y'all got birds,
Hey man,
but
put me in a wheelchair. I could do some terrifying shit. All right, let's get a move on.
what does he mean by
The
that?
meanest wheelie.
Is nobody gonna question this man? Please.
Oh, come on, you've seen him at the Paralympics. He crushed that shit.
We have a little market here, swords, like oh, Kudo, would you look at that? They're selling Dragon Ball issue 1. Dragon Ball Z issue 1.
Issue 1. To see, that's how I know this is set up. This ain't. Is that incense? Nah, brother. Everybody knows you do not put incense around hard copies. That's how I know you lying about something.
One of these citizens just walked through the wall.
See,
They tend to do that.
this is a
Fucking
genjutsu,
Christ, I
fam.
can't.
Something is awry here.
No, hey man,
We have
man.
not left the living room. This man has his
sir,
own
sir,
psychedelics.
sir. You're stressing out the other tourists.
You're
stressing out the others.
me.
All right, let's head on to the next part here.
Oh,
We're gonna be
my
going to the
God.
apartment
I
complex.
can't.
Over
I'm
here
stuck here
is
forever.
the main part of the city. This is where the you know, like the markets happen, outposts and all that. It's kind of closed right now because it's a weekend, but we'll go check it out soon. Let's head over to the church actually.
They don't want no money for real.
All right, guys, as you can see here
Oh no, I'm not going in there. That looks like a ritual. Y'all got that. I'll stand from out
is
here.
the church. No, here's the Church of the Corpse God. As you can see, they have the skull of one of the remaining, you know, like dead gods here. This
cool,
is
man.
sacred.
Is
It looks
this
really
like
cool
the
from over
wind
here,
come
man.
across? In the light of the gods we are bathed. From their bones we build our city, our world, our lives. Worship is consumption. Consumption is worship. Fate is abhorrent torture of the martyr. Ruin, ransack, and purge.
Oh, you really, you hit that. You hit that. I'm not gonna lie. You from here? Are you from here, Vincent?
I do a little studying.
Now I'm gonna be showing you the you know the local architecture. As you can see here, you're probably wondering like, whoa, the fuck are these buildings? Well, because you know they had to kind of you know hollow out this area. You know the gods died. You know everybody died. It was empty, and we kind of came in and burrowed into you know it's like ants moving into an empty human house, right? And so they kind of carved out for themselves, you know, where they'd reside. So these apartment buildings are actually old pillars that they took and turned into apartment complexes. These are like old Greco-Roman pillars, and they're living inside them.
I
And that's
don't
you know
man.
they're
They
a
don't
little
seem
interesting.
structurally safe. Once you hollow out the middle, you kind of lose all the foundation that keeps the rest holding. I get this about three more winters.
Let's get moving. Let's get moving.
See,
If you go this.
Nah, fam. Before anybody go in here, I'm looking at it already. How you? This is supposed to be apartments, right?
Pick up this book.
Yeah.
How the hell you got a leak in the main room?
Oh. Well, I mean, they'll probably fix that.
Oh my God!
Maybe it's a decorative
better
thing.
be too
Let's head
high.
up to the first floor.
And you need a ladder to get to your apartment, so you have to get on a ladder and then jump
Oh, shit.
to your apartment.
Yo, that's the old man in the wheelchair.
That is Xavier. That is Charles Xavier.
That's the
I
old
thought that
man
was
in the wheelchair.
Walter White.
Man,
Is
I
Xavier
thought it was
renegade?
Walter.
Oh, you saw him from outside, didn't you?
The flowers in this
What
room
does that- what
represent
does
the
that say?
friends and family
Wait,
I've
hold
lost to
on,
that
you
cult.
mean-
The Church of the Corpse. They took my ability to walk when I spoke out. Then they took those that I cared for. I'll show them soon. They have no idea what I've created. No idea the caliber of wrath I will unleash. Well, Xavier, you know, you got some heavy words on you. And, you know, I don't know what you got going on, but you got a bald head, so.
I think he built a bomb. Yeah, there's 3.
Brother, you will die living here. You fall. You make one wrong step, you get up.
Oh, let's wait for Vincent.
I know I'm the black one, but it wasn't me.
All right, so as you can see, suicide rates among brilliant inventors rise in Arcosia as civilization advances. Most cannot keep up, and their brilliancy, their life's work, their magnum opus is left as nothing more than ink on a paper. The great egg will hatch, and the gods will be amongst us again.
this the egg right here?
Arcosia. No, the egg is
Does it
actually on
come
top of the
with egg
museum.
yolk?
Look, you can see it from this window, guys. You see it right up there. It's on top of the museum, the last god egg. No, like that egg was there when all the gods died, and like, you know, it was common knowledge that the gods laid eggs to give birth to new ones.
Oh, so they're like
Common
birds
knowledge, huh?
or
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I mean, they knew where the gods lived. They, of course, knew that they laid eggs. Let's head on down, fellas. Let's split on to the next apartment building.
Hey.
What?
What is that?
Was what?
Nah, what apartment you trying to go to next, bro?
I'm trying to go to the next one.
I'm looking at you. Go. Oh nah, y'all got. I'm gonna stay right here while y'all do that.
No, come on down, buddy.
Nah, bro. Nah, bro.
Let's go.
Do it for our kudos snack.
Gentlemen, I bring you to the second apartment.
Do y'all not hear Cthulhu laughing?
Hey, you said you like it.
My
Oh!
tummy rumbly, though.
In Arcosia, many of the rich have such power they go to extreme lengths to exercise it. The owner of this apartment in particular disembodies civilians as a hobby. He is most likely a military commander, as access to weaponry is prohibited to those outside the forts. As you are breaking and entering, I suggest you leave before he returns home.
Oh, you know, that is probably good advice. We should go. We should go upstairs.
Yeah,
This
bitch!
guy didn't even get this.
That is not where the exit is. Time for the
over this way.
Colosseum.
Not yet. Well, we're in the Colosseum. You guys haven't noticed? Fellas, gentlemen, here's your big reveal if you come over this way.
Oh my day.
I told you, it was a
That
Colosseum
makes
for the
so much
gods.
sense. You know, I thought it'd be like a football stadium, you know?
No, they were big motherfuckers. Now, he's given us special access to this flying elevator. Only VIPs can access. Hop on. What do you mean hell no?
We're going up.
It's
Bro, it look like
completely
falling
safe.
apart, bro.
It's completely safe.
This
It's
take
completely
diesel?
safe.
Like what's
It's
happening here?
rickety.
It's completely safe, guys. Just hold on for dear life.
Alright.
Brother, the top is coming off.
We've made it.
Finally! Took too damn long.
Alright.
My legs hurt.
This place
Alright,
is like
fellas.
a gated community.
The God Emperor's Palace.
All right, let's jump the fence because they didn't open the gates for us. It's fine. They know we're coming. They know me.
So this
They know me here.
is a gated community.
Right.
The Emperor was
Yeah,
an
go ahead.
inventor that created a plague that killed the gods, leaving humanity to fend for themselves, so that
No.
he could swoop in with his grand idea of a new civilization built on the very bones of the gods. Arcosia is entirely reliant on his word, direct endless, and civilization built on lies, murder of the highest degree, and manipulation. It will collapse.
Oh, that was the last thing.
I think I killed that shit.
So basically, gentlemen, the God Emperor over here is the one who killed all the gods. He was an inventor. He found a poison. He made a poison that could kill the gods. He killed all of them, and then he led humanity up here so that he could be their ruler.
Is he the owner of the r/atheism subreddit?
Vincent,
Yeah.
he is.
Oh no.
Yeah. I have just a few questions for you before we leave. You know, first off, you know, what are your thoughts?
Horrible tour. Need a new tour guide. You were ass. I'm not gonna hold you. They need to fire you. Matter of fact, let me go tell that buddy over there. Hey, I'm my boy.
Guys, you're going to be judging basically my performance on this. Not on tour guiding, but on making the world. Basically, what you're judging is it sci-fi fantasy? Does it include a coliseum? Does it include an egg? You know, and how well does it include all those things? But also the world building, details, and overall. Like, you know, if you give this a score from 1 to 10, type shit. If it's above a 5, then that means, you know, you give it a yes. If it's below a 5, that means it's a no. And if I get 2 no's, two fails from you guys, then I have to spin a wheel of consequences.
Okay.
Give us your final thoughts, and then your decision.
I feel, for the most part, you went very you did very good with the given rubric that you gave yourself. I think the inclusion of the eggs interesting.
Okay.
I think the inclusion of the Colosseum a little I think a little basic, but fair. But like I think like the world being put inside the Colosseum is it's seen a couple times. It's a bit of a
I have never fucking seen that. I have never fucking seen that. Where have you
Attack
seen
on
that?
Titan.
Hey man, listen, it's not inside a Coliseum.
It's got walls.
That's not what a
There's
fucking
no-
that doesn't constitute a Coliseum, motherfucker. I was gonna say,
Okay,
what kind of
okay.
LSD DMT dreams are you having where you're seeing cities in fucking Coliseums?
Fine. If we're not going off that, then I think then it's not played out, and you did very good with it. Then
I think the integration of the Colosseum is very symbolic. You see, because the whole existence is within this Colosseum, it's like a metaphor of how everyday life in itself is a form of a combat or conflict. The eggs, they are like lava because eggs are really tasty when they're cooked and warm and hot. The museum needed some light fixtures. It was really dark in there.
Yeah. Valid.
And I like how the God Emperor guy is like a metaphor for how for like poison and treachery and stuff, because he also does those things. And
Oh, well, Kudo's a metaphor for shitting, because that's all he fucking does, bro. He hits up that toilet like a tsunami.
on one hand, I do think this was relatively well made. On the other hand, you spinning the wheel of consequence would be really funny. I'll give it a yeah, because I'm merciful like that.
Oh, okay.
This shit was ass for real, gang. What you mean we in a Coliseum? Fuck that. This ain't a Coliseum. This is all an illusion, a genjutsu. This shit was made today. What the hell wrong with you? That nigga over there he ain't kill no god. He bought all this shit off eBay. The hell you talking about? All these people, I know them people down there. Them motherfuckers down there on them psychedelics. I played Cost of the Lamb. You had them on them shrooms, brother. That's why they were just walking around running into walls and shit. I see your plan here. You feel me?
Kudo? Kudo? Are you on Galaxy Gas again?
hey, can I quickly change mine to a no, even though I liked it?
I'll change mine to a no.
You're spinning that fucking wheel.
Okay.
Once again, I
Okay.
have swayed the judges to go against time. When will you
This is
learn?
the second fucking time.
When will you learn? You have been judged, and judgment has been passed. You fail.
Okay. So we have do the whole stream whole next stream / video in a Halloween costume. Do a cooking stream. Learn to play Yu-Gi-Oh! The cooking stream is a punishment because I have no idea how to fucking cook. Learn to play Yu-Gi-Oh! On stream. I hate card games with every fiber of my being. Play Valorant with Climber. I hate Valorant with every fiber of my
And
being.
I hate Climber too.
Play DBD with Climber. Dead by Daylight with Climber. I fucking hate Dead by Daylight. And no, bro.
Tragic.